Most of us today are aware of Yanmar being an engine manufacturer. We're also aware of the growing technology in pod drive systems. Yanmar now has a pod drive for theirs. So we're going to take a look today and show you just how this works and some of the engines that it'll work with. Yanmar created an alliance with ZF Marine and now offers the Zeus pod drive system. This joystick drive system now allows Yanmar to provide throttle-to-prop complete propulsion systems, now even in the fast-growing pod drive market. Yanmar offers pod drives for diesel engines from 380 to 500 horsepower. The Zeus pod drive system consists of two drives connected to two Yanmar diesel engines. Each drive is independently steerable, allowing computer control to use up to the full thrust from each to give you near-precision handling both at the docks and exceptional handling and fuel economy at full speed. The pod drive is mounted through the hull in a tunnel. This puts the drive above the level of the keel. The skeg, bullet, and leading edge of the gear casing are designed to deflect debris away from the props, but if for some reason you have a strike, the pod drive has two sacrificial pieces incorporated to break away, avoiding damage to the hull and allowing a safe return for repairs. The twin counter-rotating props relieve rotational torque. The position of the props allow instant horizontal thrust, and the drive offers less resistance to thrust than traditional shaft systems that initially push the boat upward. The trim tab is built into the drive system, which eliminates more holes being drilled into the hull and a separate system to maintain. The connection between the drive and the hull dampens vibration and noise significantly, since these connections go through large rubber grommets. I've removed the cover on this pod drive so you can see just how compact and high-tech it is. The input shaft goes into a drop box, as they call it. Notice the low connection point. You can imagine how this also keeps the entire engine drive package lower and opens up space to be used above in the cockpit. Between the Yanmar diesel and the Zeus pod drive is an electronic unit that converts the necessary signals, which are fed through cables, to the pod drive and its onboard computer. Electronic control and hydraulic actuators do all the work. On the starboard side of the pod drive, you can see the massive inlet for the exhaust. The Yanmar Zeus pod drive system also adds another splitter to a 2-inch line that nearly eliminates the rumble often associated with an engine idling at the docks with underwater exhaust. Cooling water is plumbed up through the outer part of the unit, also reducing another hole in the hull. Here you see the through-hull ball valve shut off for the connection going to the engine. Yanmar Zeus pod drive system is well suited for Yanmar 6LY3 series engines and the all-new 6CX530 workhorse, also introduced in 2008. Now you have the ability to choose Yanmar, even when it comes to the latest technology in drive systems, the Zeus pod drive system by Yanmar.